Coming up on Torrance Today, Torrance firefighters help community members to keep kids safe while riding in cars. City Cable visits a local temple for the holiest day of the Jewish year, and there are only 2 days left to check out the latest collaboration between Discover Torrance and the Torrance Art Museum. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Kirk Lyons. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, September 26th. I hope your day is going great. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. The city conducted the second audible test of its neighborhood outdoor warning sirens recently, and now we want your feedback.
This is a test. Only a test.
Torrance Now sirens are part of the overall Torrance Community Warning System, which includes Torrance Alerts, Torrance Refining Company Siren, Crenshaw Delamo Barrier System, City Sounds Radio, City Cable, the Emergency Alert System, and the Beach Emergency Evacuation Light System, or BEALS. Torrance Now includes 8 sirens strategically located in the city at fire stations, Southeast Library, and one at the corner of Lomita Boulevard and Madison Street, and are designed to warn the community in the event of a significant emergency requiring a call to action. City leaders are asking for your input so they can better understand the reach of the Torrance Now sirens. To access the survey, visit torranceca.gov/torrancenow. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, nearly half of all car seats are being used incorrectly. That number jumps to 90% when checked by a local safety advocacy group. The Torrance Fire Department recently teamed up with the California Office of Traffic Safety and nonprofit safety belt Safe USA for a free car seat checkup.
Just like nice and snug, and then I see like, okay, I've got a little bit more to go. Perfect, yep.
We're having a baby in 2 weeks, and I wanted to get this car to pass car seat inspection and learn a little bit about the new car seat we just got. I learned the proper placement of where the straps go when the baby's in the car seat. I didn't know that yet, so that was good to have that doll, so I visually remember it. They were with me for 45 minutes. They weren't in a rush. They wanted to make sure I learned everything.
It's a common misconception that children are done with car seats around the age of 4 and 5, but they do not properly fit vehicle belt until about 10 to 12. We found that the vast majority of families are misusing their car seats one way or another. Either it's an install error or a fit error, or sometimes it's just the completely wrong seat, or maybe it's already been in a car accident. Driving is the most risky activity most everyone engages in on a daily basis, and a properly used car seat significantly reduces the chances of injury or death.
TFD officials say Torrance firefighters are available by appointment to check your car seat for proper installation. To schedule a time, call 310-781-7646. Yom Kippur is considered to be the holiest day of the year in Judaism. City Cable checked in with Temple and Met to find out more about this important day.
This is the most special holiday for Jewish community, and this is the moment when we all admit, when we get forgiven, when we forgive and accept. So this is the moment that really bonds the community and keeps us all together.
Yom Kippur for me means you get another chance to start over. It's like a cleansing, it's like a fresh new start.
We hope and pray in this next year that, number one, our names will be sealed in the book of life, but more that we can continue to be good people.
The High Holy Days are, the most important part of the Jewish year. So having recently converted, I feel really excited to participate for the first time as a full Jew. And I think today, with the way the world is, it's really important for people to really think about what they're doing and really understand the impact of it and ask forgiveness if necessary.
Yom Kippur began at sunset on Sunday and concluded at sunset last night. Temple Emet is an inclusive Jewish congregation and visitors are welcome. It is located at 2051 West 236th Street. A new episode of Candid Conversations is available for you to listen to. That's our podcast-style show that preserves open and sincere dialogues from our community members. A new episode drops every Tuesday, and since September is National Preparedness Month, we spoke with Unique Day, the city's emergency services coordinator, about some things we must have on hand to be ready for a disaster.
I would say the tropical storm and the weather we've had from 2023 alone has made more people be aware of, hey, I should probably have some type of preparedness kit. Let's say you go to the bank and you're like, oh, I have all the cash I need. I got 50s, I got 100s, maybe even some 20s. We can't guarantee that stores will have the change to break those. So it's easier when you have smaller bills because you're more in control of, hey, I really need this water or maybe this snack that the store can still sell before it perishes. They have the proper change in order to make sure you can facilitate the sale.
You can listen to the entire episode now by going to torranceca.gov/Candid Conversations. The Torrance City Council meets tonight to conduct city business. Among the agenda items to be discussed include a proclamation honoring Keiko Dorothy Hasagawa as a Torrance centenarian, a recommendation of the Community Services Director that City Council receive an update on the Torrance Public Library Summer Reading Program, and a recommendation of the Fire Chief and General Services Director that City Council appropriate funds from the Fleet Vehicle Replacement Fund's balance to the fiscal year operating budget 2023-24 and authorize a purchase order for 3 replacement fire engines. Many more agenda items will be discussed tonight. The public is invited to the council chambers at 3031 Torrance Boulevard. The meeting begins at 6:30 p.m. Virtual participation continues to be an option. You can send an email before the meeting to councilmeetingpubliccomment@torranceca.gov. And as always, you can watch the meeting live on our website, YouTube, and of course, right here on Torrance City Cable. There are only 2 days left to view the latest window display in the Discover Torrance storefront at the Del Amo Fashion Center.
My art focuses on communication. As humans, sometimes we have a lot of miscommunication. A lot of my work, you see a lot of immigrants. So I'm an immigrant myself. We have a lot of feelings, a lot of things where we feel misunderstood. So a lot of my art addresses those issues. If you look at this piece right here, you see a little Black immigrant child with a white child, and they're playing together. Again, it's 2 young immigrant kids that are dreaming, about the impossible. So now they're astronauts. Everything is possible, no matter where you come from. If you look at the pieces, you see happy faces. One of them, they're smiling. The other ones, they're dancing. They're having fun. So when somebody walks by those pieces, I want them to have that feeling and to really, just be happy.
Together We Dance and Together We Dream are the names of the featured mixed media pieces. The Window Public Art Program is a collaboration between the Torrance Art Museum and Discover Torrance. Rayo Janina's artwork will be on display in the Discover Torrance storefront window through Thursday, September 28th. And over a mile away, a popular attraction is closing soon for the season. The last day to enjoy the splash pad at Wilson Park is this Saturday, September 30th. The splash pad is an unsupervised facility that is open to the public and requires no reservations. Wilson Park is located at 2200 Crenshaw Boulevard. Still ahead, it's Torrance Tuesday, and we continue our virtual Torrance Beer Run tour with City Cable's Christine Lee when we come back in 60 seconds.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to share a positive story that fits the theme for the day. On this Torrance Tuesday, we continue on with the 2023 Torrance Beer Run. City Cable's Christine Lee took on the challenge to visit every participating brewery and shows us more of her stops during her journey.
Our beer run continues on foot. It takes us just 4 minutes to walk from Smog City to Hermosa Brewing Company's Torrance location at 1855 Del Amo Boulevard.
We've been in Hermosa Beach for 5 years, so we are not the new kids on the block, but we're the new kids on this block. So we're just dedicated to the city and the people that continue to make us who we are. We are the beautiful brewing company. Hermosa is a Spanish word. It is not dedicated to any particular place or city. We are just here to make beautiful beer and have people have a beautiful time.
Across the street at 20311 Southwestern Avenue is Monkish, and it looks like we're not the only ones here.
First name David, last name the bartender. Welcome to Monkish. We started off as a Belgian brewery, and we found a lot of our success in our hazy IPAs. That's why 70% of the menu is going to be hazy IPAs. And our slushies are pretty damn good as well.
Cheers! As I get my passport stamped, he has this to say to those who are just getting started.
Start at Monkish.
You can pick up a passport at any participating brewery. Remember to get that stamp at each location and return the completed passport at either Smog City's original location or at Hop St. Brewing Company. Stay tuned for more stops during this year's beer run at the end of every episode this week. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a good day.